We've been all over the U.S. looking for places for Colin to be in that he fit, and he did a good job. Now the Vine School, how it's been positive for him is he's been making leaps and bounds since he's been here. It's just, I can't say enough good about how the Vine School has done for Colin.
I honestly didn't know what the Vine School was before, I had kids, or even when Victor was a baby, I didn't know. But it came up and I was like, well, let me look into it. I came over here and that was it. And I was like, that's where Victor's gonna go.
She couldn't talk, she couldn't show herself. So since she started at the Vine School, we've just watched her blossom into a very sassy, smart little girl.
Aaron was Mabry's school teacher, and when Melody and I were faced with possibly having to move out of town to find an educational environment that was appropriate for her, Aaron actually went with us and helped us try to choose one of those environments, and we felt like that we could do this in Victoria. And I guess it was about, 4 months later, we were in operation in the Methodist Day School, and just a few years later moved to Town and Country Shopping Center. And a few years after that, now we have our own building. So it's been a whirlwind, I think is the most appropriate word.
Really, I agree. I'd like to be more friendly, but it isn't up to me.
Starting with 4 kids and now to 40 kids has been such a dramatic change.
I mean, the ladies here, Meredith and Aaron, everybody, they've let me cry on their shoulders. They have just done so much for not only Avonlea, but for our whole family. And I can't imagine doing this without any of them.
I love my friends.
You do? What else do you love?
I love my teachers.
I mean, he started last year in June, and when he started, he was basically on a dysphagia diet. And I mean, we had to mash everything. He couldn't even pick up. Just that summer, Lauren, she worked with him and he went to chewing his food, picking up his food. That's such a big, huge. I mean, he was 3 years old and it's remarkable.
In a different environment, when people don't know how to handle a child like Nathan, he would be left to his own. And so here at the Vine School, that's not the case.
They are angels. They choose to do this every day. And it means the world.
Yeah.
Good job, Sonny. Good job, Colin.
Well, my old school didn't have a program which could help me, and I wasn't learning as well as I could be learning.
It's a bit smaller than my old school, but this school tries to help people with problems like dyslexia or ADHD.
If we didn't have the Bridge School, we would be in constant frustration. We had such a hard time in public school from the time he started, and we felt like we didn't have an alternative. And when we were able to reach out to Aaron and Mayor and say, hey, we're having a lot of problems, and we were willing to invest in our kid. We didn't look at it as, oh, we have to pay money for him to go to school. We looked at it as it's an investment in him. And before that, there was no alternative for him.
His level of confidence, his vocabulary is through the roof. Just really enjoys coming to school. Before it was like, you feel bad as a parent dropping your kid off somewhere where he doesn't want to be, he's upset that he has to go, and here he's jumping out the door like, bye mom, bye dad, I'm out of here,
Do you know that we're moving to a bigger building next year?
No.
You didn't know that? Surprise, we're going to be moving to a bigger building.
How big is it?
8,000 square feet. It's big. So we're going to have more classes at the Bridge program. Are you excited about that?
Yes.
Well, I think the new facility is going to be amazing because it's first going to allow all of the population to be in the same building, under the same roof. Being in these separate buildings, although we're in the same general area, I think having everybody on under the same roof is a huge advantage. I think it demonstrates that we're growing and that we're doing the right thing with children and the program and with donors. I think that we're representing ourselves well in the community and making progress.
So I've drove by the building, I've seen the building. There's going to be so much more room, and there's going to be so much, you'd be able to help more kids. Yeah. And that's kind of being a parent with a child with a disability, that excites me to be able to see that more parents are going to be able to have that.
Are you excited about there's going to be more girls?
Yes. Definitely.
When we were growing into an extra classroom, that was a step forward to make us see that we are succeeding at what we're doing, and it showed that we have potential to grow and to keep growing.
I really hope to see more expansion. This school has so much to offer the community, the surrounding communities. I mean, we drive from Hallettsville. I mean, a lot more people need to know about the Vine School. This type of program is not something that you find everywhere. And I just hope that they can continue to expand and include more kids. There's so many more kids out there who can benefit from everything the Vine School has to offer.
I think the Vine School is really part of the community, and it's amazing that we live in a community that supports something so special and unique as the Vine. And there's not a... Not a day goes by.
We're not grateful. We're not blessed. I mean, we feel like we're the most blessed people. And
we're very blessed that this community supports the Vine School.
Thanks, everybody. That's a whack.